I hired a developer to make us 15 super unique and creative Minecraft 1.14 updates. From the various new fruit trees that spawn in, and new tiny trees for that matter, to mechanical blocks like auto feeders so that animals can get busy without you having to be in such close proximity. Ugh. Or, for the thrill seekers out there, the RUNIC boss mobs, which you can kill for OP drops. If you're brave enough, maybe you'll find one of many new enchantments for your gear. Either way, here's all 15. Number 1 is fruit trees. Ever wanted to be able to forage for your own foods in the wild, rather than having to make your own farms? Well, now it's an option, my friends. Look at these trees, look at these bushes, look at all these lovely fruit. We've added in 10 total new fruit trees and fruit bushes to harvest. So I'm gonna see if I can find all 10. Right here, we just right click and we grab them. We've got a strawberry in hand. Look at this, delicious. As you'd expect, the food does stack. You gotta get up nice and close to it. You just gotta stack them once they're in your hand, and best part of all, you can wear them. And different fruits will actually heal different amounts. We'll tell you more about that in a second. For now, I found me a cherry tree. This is awesome. You literally have to jump up to pick it. That's 2. Seriously, dude, you can't tell me this doesn't look lush. Oh my gosh, I wish this was in Minecraft so bad. We just found a tomato bush. I'm not mad about this at all. And then look, hello, what do we have here? Grapes growing from a grape tree? I heard through the grapevine that they grow on grapevines. Okay, 5 here. We've got, I can't reach it. Worst day. I need to exercise. I'll get on this jumper. Yeah. Okay, we missed it that time. Up, come on. Perfect. Lemons. And of course, the 5 other types you can find growing around. Lettuce, raspberry, plums way up in the trees, orange trees. Dude, this one took forever to find. And last but not least, coconuts. Gimme. So with all your various fruit types in hand, you are ready to eat. And all you gotta do to eat them is right click and you will heal depending on how many of these you eat. And they all heal different amounts. Cherries, strawberries, grapes, tomatoes, and raspberries will give you 1 hunger. That's half of a shank. Lemons, plums, and orange will give you 1 full hunger bar back, as you can see right there. And rarities known as lettuce and coconuts, yeah, will give you a lot more healing ability. And like I said, you can wear them. Number 2, micro tree farms. Tree farms take a lot of space, but what if, my friends, what if you could condense it down to just 1 block? To make this, all you'll need is 5 pieces of clay and a single bone meal for your micro farm. You can place a micro farm down anywhere you want by just right clicking, and then from there you'll want to add various types of soil. You can use grass, you can use dirt, you can even use end stone if you want. I don't think you're supposed to drop it. Yeah, you're supposed to just right click it. Depending on what type of flooring you use for your micro farm, it will either cause certain trees and such to grow faster, or will allow for different types of plants to grow. But look at that. It'll just start growing right on its own. Well, of course, once you add various different sapling types to it. Using dirt in your tray will cause saplings to grow once a minute. Using grass, however, will cause them to grow every 30 seconds. And then from there, all you really need to do is drop your sapling of choice that you want to use on the applicable area. And yes, that even includes chorus flowers for any end stone trays you have. Although chorus plants will take 2 minutes to grow. But as you can see here, these things are getting busy right away with their very own little tree variants. It's lovely. And every so often, they'll pop out a log block as well as some sticks here and there. But you're probably wondering, how do I automate this? And I'm here to tell you, you can. Look at this, my friends. All the trees slowly growing, blocks of placing. In order to automate this, it's simple enough. All you gotta do, place a hopper down, and your tray will instantly assume a new position on the ground, including the tree actively being grown, which means the moment that these things pop off, they will instantly collect inside of any hoppers found underneath them. You could not get an easier set of tree farms for your world. And it's literally adorable, too. To get rid of them, you just break the block that they're on. And look at our tiny little baby. He's so small. We'll come back for this. Number 3, a classic, gravestones, but with an interesting twist this time. When you die, a gravestone will appear, and it will protect all of the items you had on you except for the last row of your inventory. This means you'll want to be extra careful to prioritize everything on you at all times. For example, check it out. My inventory is entirely full with orange stained glass being in the 3rd row of my hotbar. We're gonna hit this death button. Look up, huh? Oh, well. I'm dead now, that's so sad. Oh, look at it! Look at it! It's the cutest little thing! It's a little tiny little guy. Oh, wow. Anyways, my stuff. The gravestone will spawn and it'll be your job to break open this gravestone to get all of your goodies back, which is simple enough to do, but notice something. No more stained glass. If you die, though, any existing gravestones will disappear, so you only have one chance to get your items back. Don't leave any graves around. Number 4 is industrial machinery. That's right. Here's some new blocks to help automate your world. Y'all ready for the feeder, the item collector, and the ore doubler? These 3 new mechanical blocks will be instrumental in any Minecraft survivalist's world. The feeder block is awesome. It allows you to place in various different food types, including wheat, carrots, and of course seeds. And then from there, all you need to do is have nearby farm animals nearby, and they will automatically be placed in that little mega mo baby. Oh yeah. Now it will use up some of the food required to do that, but don't worry. You don't have to get your hands real dirty in the process anymore. Why y'all looking at me like that? Enjoy your family. I'll be back. The next block is an item collector, and it will teleport any items nearby right on top of it, up to 2 blocks above it, which does in fact mean that you can place a hopper right on top there to instantly start getting all things nearby immediately teleported into this item collector. Look at this. That's very, very nice. And in it stored. Thirdly, the ore duplicator. It can duplicate any ore for the cost of a lava bucket. So we'll place it down right here so you can get a nice look at what it's all about. You can see that it's got a good golden ingot right on top there. And if we were to open this, you'd see a custom GUI menu. What you'll need to do is grab some lava, and we got a bucket right here to do just that, and then place the ore you want to duplicate right on top of this ore duplicator block. Don't put it inside, put it on the top there. From there, just enter the bucket, put it in, and just like that, you'll get 2 diamonds, and your ore block will be destroyed. Now keep in mind, you will need Silk Touch to put certain ores on top of the machine, so I'd like to think it's fairly balanced. I mean, it's a little OP, but you know, it's all right. Oh, we gotta collect our goodies. I forgot about that. Pretty sweet update so far, huh? We're just getting started. Number 5, amethyst ore. Well, I know you've all wanted new ores before, so here's your new ores. They look lovely. I'm gonna get to mining them right away. Now, they don't drop the gem. They do, in fact, drop an amethyst ore. But you'll be able to smelt these ores using whatever fuel into amethyst. And naturally, you can use the amethyst to craft all your usual gear, armor, weapons, nuggets, swords, even blocks of amethyst and amethyst horse armor to boot. Look at him! Oh, yeah. Oh, he's eating grass to me. Hi. Now, amethyst isn't the most protective armor type or the strongest weapon and tool type in the world necessarily, but you're missing the point if that's what you're using your amethyst for. All the good stuff has everything to do with this amethyst block. Check out what happens when I set this TNT on fire right next to our amethyst block. Notice there's a lot of damage. Right, well, the amethyst block managed to stay completely intact. Kind of. As you can see, there's a bunch of cracks on it, and if we were to collect it, you'd notice it's a cracked amethyst block. Now that's different from a regular amethyst block. See right here, there is a big distinction. Now we're gonna try and blow these puppies up again and see what happens. The cracked one doesn't make it. The one that wasn't cracked is now cracked, and so hey, this is some interesting block combinations you might be able to use for some trapdoors, some falling, crumbling floorways. Possibilities are endless. Number 6, the Runic mobs, a brand new challenge. Well, every so often, a Runic version of a mob now has a chance to spawn in. Quite rare, but very powerful. Let's show you first the Runic spider. If I could place him down properly. Oh gosh! Okay, and as you can see here, he's a rare blue variant that will instantaneously poison you if you get too close. Also coming with his very own unique speed boost and possibly some other effects. Oh my word! And he's got a lot of health on him as well. Oh boy, please! Oh gosh! We barely made it out of there, but check out the drops. We got over a stack and a half of string. Normally, you might find fermented spider eyes as well in the drops, but we missed out this time. Maybe it has something to do with all the poison he was doing from 8 blocks away. Probably gonna do creative mode for the rest of these, because next up is the Runic slime. He's a real dangerous guy. I mean, look at him. He's flippin' huge and blue. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. Now look at what happened to our hotbar right here. We are actively losing arrows, essentially all the time. That's because one of the Runic Slime's effects is for him to steal arrows from you. That makes sense because we were talking about that. And you're not going to be able to get close enough to melee this guy reasonably. Seriously, just take my word for it. He will one-shot you, essentially. So if you find one of these in your world, you're going to want to make sure you take him out from a distance, and you're going to want to do it very quickly. We've already technically lost a whole stack of arrows, essentially. And then naturally, you got to clean up the mess after the fact with the smaller guys. But don't worry about the arrow effect occurring with these suckers. It's only in the most giant of forms. I'll spare you the rest. But what I won't spare you is the new drop that you get from this guy. The Runic Slime Ball. Check this out. See my bounce speed, or whatever it's called? Bounce height right now? Look at this. When held in hand, you will get ultimate bouncing ability as though you are one with the slimes. If you don't hold the object, you will, well, you'll die. Oh boy! There are also Runic Creepers, these blue wonders. Look at them. If you get too close though, you'll literally get shot up into the air. Oh boy! Quite literally. Yikes! Get away. Maybe we need to get one a little bit closer. Yeah. I don't think so. Imagine us being in survival mode. Killing one of these creepers will award you with either 32 or as many as 64 TNT. Not bad. The final Runic mob is the Runic Blaze, who you'll want to make sure you... Oops. Well, not that, but well, you actually probably should do that. Well, I'm out of spawn eggs, but all you need to know is that he would teleport at you the moment you would look away from him on top of chasing you. And he does drop this Runic Blaze Rod, which will keep you safe from fire so long as it's held in your hand. You see, when I take it away, it's ow. Update number 7, Ancient Tomes. Nowadays, it's pretty easy to get max level enchantments in Minecraft. It honestly doesn't take too much effort. But Ancient Tomes are going to be the answer to that. They're going to be an extremely rare drop that is only found in strongholds in your worlds, and upon finding them will give you some remarkable abilities, such as the ability for you to upgrade all of the levels on your current armor by 1 extra level. I think I'm lost. Nothing just yet. Here we are. An ancient tome. Perfect. Now it's time we used it. First thing we're going to want to do is set up an enchanting area with the maximum amount of books needed in order to get some major enchantments going. Once that's nice and set up, all you would need to do is grab some items that you want to see enchanted to higher levels. And look at these. Mending, Smite 5, Knockback 2. Throw that on top of your enchanting table, making sure it's right on there, and then throw your ancient tome right at it. And look at what happened to this enchantment. Mending 2, Smite 6, Knockback 3. Efficiency 4, Fortune 3, not for long. Efficiency 5, Fortune 4, etc., etc., etc. I don't know if you'll get Curse of Vanishing 2. It's possible, I suppose. Let me see, what did we get here? We did! But check out this thing. Maxed. Sharp, Smite, Bane, all 5. Look at that. Madness. Drop it on. You know the deal. Oops, I did press the wrong. Yeah. Now check out this sword. It is insane. Yes. Number 8, parrot eggs. If you happen to find a parrot in-game and then proceed to feed it a strawberry, after about 15 to 45 seconds, this parrot will actually lay an egg. And it's going to be your job to catch the egg, because you'll never know when a parrot is going to be airborne or if they're going to be stationary. Because if you're not around to catch the parrot egg, the egg will actually smash, and you'll feel really bad, because why would you want that to happen? So I'm going to let him, lay an egg, I guess, and we're going to catch it. Oh, okay, we caught it. That didn't take too long. So I would have expected him to want some more privacy than that. But look at that, we got our parrot egg. You right-click it, and it's the same exact looking parrot as before. So now you kind of have an interesting means of breeding these guys. Number 9, hats. Ever want to put blocks and stuff on your head? Yeah, now you can. With the hat maker. Look at this. This is what it looks like. Put it down. Nice. See, look, what are we, the best? Hat maker. Now, you can do a few different things with it. You can use blocks, and namely, that's probably what you'd want to do. Just place it right inside, and then check it out. When you stand on this, you now have a glass block on your head. Fantastic. How about an end rod? Yo, anyone trying to be a unicorn right now? Can we just put it on? Oh, you have to take the previous hat off first. Now look at me. I'm an adorable unicorn. Curious, though, what happens if I were to try and put a pickaxe? Did we? Yo, I look good. Number 10 is the chest transporter, which is a brand new recipe that you'll be able to get your hands on. Look at this. Beautiful. What does it do? Well, you could probably guess, but allow me to explain. I'm going to grab a couple more of these, and as you can see right over here, we got a chest with a whole bunch of goodies in it. You can use the chest transporter to do just that. Transport chests. See, now I've got it in my hand right here. Fantastic. And we can move this around wherever we want, such as, right here, perhaps. And look at this. All the items still inside. Doesn't matter what's inside the chest either, so long as you have one of these transporters, and you can actually grab multiple chests. Heck, you could even place them right next to each other if you really wanted to. Now look at this. Potion's still there, food's still there. This is really useful. Oh, could you imagine this during a move? Number 11, more enchantments. Like, a lot more enchantments. Because Minecraft hasn't added any new enchantments in a fairly long time. The chopping enchantment was recently announced in the combat beta, but other than that, So we've taken matters into our own hands instead with Nano Shield. Ooh, Nano Armor, Rockets, Soulbound, Glider, Magma Walker, Venom, Zeus, Vein Miner, Tree Faller, Auto Smelt, Space, Spawner Touch, Light, Magnet, Lucky. Look at all those. Rather than go through every single one of these brand new enchantments, what we're going to instead do is just choose a couple of them to go off on in today's video. And hey, if we get a lot of likes on this video, or if you leave a comment about this specific part, maybe we could do a whole nother video on these enchantments. It's be up to you. Here's the one I like, Nano Armor. So check this out. Ooh, yeah. Put on a full set of Nano Armor, and y'all ready to see this amazingness that's about to happen? Well, too bad. I'm not going to show you. Y'all can check it out in a different video. Number 12, XP storage. The XP storage can store nearby experience orbs if a glass bottle is in the slot found. So here's our XP storage block. Look at you. You're lovely. Wow, not bad. And so check this out. You can right-click it, and look, you've got an XP storage area. Let's put a glass bottle right in here. Now look at what happens if we were to stand right on top of this. Currently level 4, by the way, almost level 5. Stand on it. Wow, ate up some of our experience, just like that. And you'll get an XP potion, which you can drink to get back the same amount of experience that you had just had. Oops, you didn't see anything. Not only that, but it'll actually eat nearby experience. So you could, in theory, use this for a mob farm of some sort by taking the bottle out at the end and getting all the experience rendered out from these mobs. Let's see what we just collected here. Ooh, so much experience that it doesn't even say how much experience. That's my favorite amount. Any bets? Wow, we just almost got 20 levels from that. Again, though, standing right on top, and you'll be able to put all those levels away. Essentially, look, wow, it is going faster. I'll take that. Number 13, extra arrows. Self-explanatory, really. First one is the torch arrow. Wherever you fire this one off, a torch will appear. Novel concept. I like it. We'll have to use more of it soon. Next up, the ender arrow. Any guesses? Anybody? Bueller? Anybody? E-teleport. Do I need to go into detail on this one? I mean, come on. Everybody knows what's up with these arrows. Oh boy. Actually, these torch arrows are going to come in handy here because we are approaching a cave, and I'm not trying to... Will I live, please? Just barely. I don't know what it drops. Oh boy! Thank goodness for my gravestone. Yep. What's this? It's the next area for us to explore, aka number 14, Nether ores. It kind of rhymed. There's never been a reason to go mining in the Nether, but now you can, because now they got all the different ore types in netherrack form. See, they're all right here. That was number 14. Then, hey, number 15 is more totems. The totem of undying is pretty cool, but, you know, maybe there could be more of them. You know, like the totem of dying. Someone not paying close enough attention could easily mistake one of these for the other, and you do not want to put a totem of dying in your hands, because if you do, well, you can't take it off. It's stuck to you, and it will continue to poison you until you die. It's really bad. It's not good. See, I'm trying to remove it. It's not happening. However, there is something good about after dying, you'll be able to collect your own player head in survival mode. So, hey, that's not a bad trade-off. Let's see if it's the case, though. Ooh, wow, look at this. Whoa, I look good. That was all 15, my friends. Did you have a favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Special thanks to BlueCommander for today's world, and let us know if you want another one.